Welcome to section 17.3, Adaptive Immunity. In this section, we'll focus on how the immune system learns to recognize specific invaders and remembers them for the future. Unlike innate immunity, which is fast but nonspecific, adaptive immunity is slower at first but much more precise. It's like training a specialized task force that can recognize a criminal's face and respond immediately if they return. By the end of this section, you should be able to explain what adaptive immunity is, describe the two main branches, cell-mediated and humoral, and understand how the immune system avoids attacking harmless or self-antigens through immune tolerance. Adaptive immunity takes days or weeks to develop after exposure to a new pathogen. It's much more specific than innate immunity, evolved to recognize unique features of viruses, bacteria, or other threats. Importantly, adaptive immunity creates memory cells, so the next time the same pathogen shows up, the response is faster and stronger. Think of it like installing a security system that not only responds to a break-in, but also remembers the burglar's face for next time. There are two main adaptive responses: the cell-mediated response, which is carried out by T cells, and the humoral response, carried out by B cells and the antibodies they produce. Both responses work together. T cells help coordinate and directly attack infected cells, while B cells release antibodies to neutralize pathogens and mark them for destruction. The stars of the adaptive system are B cells and T cells, which are two types of lymphocytes. B cells specialize in producing antibodies, while T cells have multiple jobs. Helper T cells act like field commanders, activating other cells, and cytotoxic T cells are the soldiers that directly kill infected cells. Although T and B cells look the same under a microscope, their surface receptors distinguish their roles. B cells drive the humoral immune response. Their main job is to produce antibodies that bind to antigens. Once bound, antibodies neutralize pathogens, clump them together, or tag them so other immune cells can't destroy them. You can picture antibodies like custom-made handcuffs that fit only one type of criminal. They lock onto specific invaders and hold them for removal. Antibodies serve three major functions. First, they neutralize pathogens by blocking their ability to infect cells. Second, they enhance phagocytosis by coating invaders so macrophages can easily recognize and engulf them. Third, they stimulate the complement system, which helps punch holes in pathogens or tag them for destruction. Together, antibodies are versatile tools that defend us in multiple ways. T cells manage the cell-mediated immune response. Helper T cells activate B cells and other immune cells by releasing signaling molecules. Cytotoxic T cells kill infected cells directly by releasing toxic proteins that trigger cell death. Think of helper T cells as generals giving orders, and cytotoxic T cells as commandos that hunt down and destroy infected targets one by one. Adaptive immunity depends on communication between cells. Antigen presenting cells like dendritic cells and macrophages engulf pathogens, chop them up, and display fragments called antigens on their surface. T cells read these fragments to identify what the immune system should attack. This process is like showing a wanted poster to the immune system. It tells T cells exactly which enemy to go after. Immune tolerance prevents the body from overreacting to harmless substances, like pollen, or even from attacking its own cells. During lymphocyte development, self reactive cells are eliminated or silenced. Without tolerance, the immune system could turn on the body, leading to autoimmune disease. So, tolerance is like teaching guard dogs to recognize family members and guests as safe while still barking at intruders. Tolerance is maintained through several mechanisms. Regulatory T cells suppress inappropriate responses. Self reactive lymphocytes are eliminated or switched off, and cytokines can reduce activation signals. These processes make sure the immune system is aggressive against pathogens but restrained towards self and harmless antigens. Adaptive immunity is specific, slower to activate, but powerful and has memory. The humoral response relies on B cells and antibodies, while the cell mediated response depends on T cells. Antigen presenting cells link innate and adaptive immunity by activating T cells. Finally, immune tolerance prevents inappropriate attacks, ensuring the system defends the body without harming it. Together, these features make adaptive immunity one of biology's most precise defense systems.